We'll go for the next one now. Okay, gentlemen. So let me copy this, paste it again, under source. And call it as index2. Okay. Okay, gentlemen. Now let's move, if you all permit. If you all permit, let me move. Now, I told you something. This is a stateful component, right? So now what I'll do is I'll just enhance this further, stateful component, where I'm trying to get some properties from outside. Let me copy, paste. So I'll tell it is stateful, or okay, we'll tell we want to give default values for this. No, I'm thinking index 1 के लिए app 1 maintain करे, index 2 के लिए app 2 maintain करे, or else you have to go and see in each. And I think you all understood here. So what I'll do is I'll just call it as app3.js to start with. Okay, this is app3.js. Okay, and when I go to index.js, I have to receive this from app3.js. From the custom component, okay, I'm telling please receive app3.js. So वो तो render हो गया अभी custom 3. Okay, so just for you to know that this is the one which is getting rendered. Okay, I'll just tell player, save it, go and see here. Okay, you'll see that player is actually coming. Okay, that got rendered for you. Now let me change this. Let me show you something. There are some properties which you might get from outside. Okay, and you can use those properties. So one is state, you have to know. And other one, what you have to know is the properties. Then we'll try to mix. We'll see from where those properties come. So one is, so in this example, better to call it as properties. Okay, let me go ahead if you all permit. So just have a look at this, please. I'll remove this completely. Okay, what I'm doing is here I'm telling this dot props is a keyword now. State is a keyword, props is a keyword. Okay, so props, it comes from the base, not these are properties which comes from the base class React component, not keyword, it's a property. Okay, so this dot props dot company, I'll tell company. This dot props dot company, and I'll remove this and tell company. Is that fine? I'm telling it is company. And here I'll receive address of the company, where I'll tell it is address. You all are there? This dot props dot address. This dot props dot address. 1 minute, please. Okay. Now, I want to consume this. How do I consume this? See, what are the properties I'm expecting? Company, right? I'm expecting company, and I'm expecting another one. Just give me a second, please. I'll just go here, rename this, and call it as properties. Makes sense, no? Later it'll be difficult to search properties. So when you go to index, I'm searching from properties.js. Okay? Properties.js, it is app. What are the properties I'm expecting? Excuse me. What properties are expected? I'm expecting a property called company and address. Company and address are the two properties I'm expecting. But as of now, I haven't fed anything. Right, gentlemen? I haven't fed anything. You go and see here. Okay, company, there's nothing. Address, there's nothing. Now, let us feed that. Let us feed that from outside. How do you feed that from outside is, when you create the component, now we are going to pass what? Company. Company is equal to, see that. Address is equal to EC Bangalore. Right? That's what. So that means when the component is created, these are called as properties now. Right? What we are passing. So whatever we pass, it is received there. Now you go and see here. You receive CDAC and EC Bangalore. So that means you create a component. Somebody who is going to use your component, if they have to pass values to you, so you are expecting some property. For example, somebody created H1. Style is what the property they are expecting us to pass. Getting it right? Okay, input type is something what they are expecting us to pass. Accordingly, the component behaves. Now we are passing from outside. This looks fine. But if I don't pass, what happens? So let me get into properties. If I don't pass, okay, let us go here to index.js and show you something. If I don't pass, क्या हो रहा है? Control K, see? कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है. If I don't pass. So let me save. That gets re-rendered. If people can see, there's nothing. Property was empty for you. Getting it right? But we are trying to render that under properties. Which one? This dot props dot company we are expecting. Is that clear? We are expecting that to be passed. Is that clear? So what I'll do, I'll go to index, I'll go to properties and I'll do something for you. What is that? I'll use this app. We'll use the app. Okay, and we'll try to set some properties there. Could you see something called default props? It's not coming. Default props. So, which expects a JSON to be passed. So, what is it we are expecting? One is company. One is company. So, the default company, if you don't give anything, it's your own company. Okay, address. Own address. Own company, own address. That's the default. So I'm setting the defaults here. Let's go here and save this. Right? And now when you go, अरे क्या हो गया? Render नहीं हुआ. Default spelling correct है? 1 minute. आप पास कर रहे हैं ना? आई एम पासिंग विदाउट दिस. इफ यू पास विदाउट दिस, ओन कंपनी आना चाहिए आपको. है ना खाली ब्रेस कंपनी है, एड्रेस है. ऐप है ना. दिस आई कमेंटेड. That's how you give comment in JSX. This I commented. This is the one which is getting executed. App. So now I'm passing app without this company and address. ठीक है, वो कमेंट है, निकाल दूं क्या इसको? हाँ. ही इज थिंकिंग इट्स इंटरपोलेशन. कुछ हो रहा है वहां पे. वो कर्ली ब्रैकेट की वजह से ही थॉट इट्स इंटरपोलेशन. नो, कर्ली ब्रैकेट के अंदर हमने कमेंट दिया है. राइट. अच्छा. नाउ विल गो एंड सी वेदर इट केम. नहीं हुआ, कुछ गड़बड़ है. आई विल चेक. आई थिंक एक्सपोर्ट डिफॉल्ट इज हर्टिंग बिकॉज एक्सपोर्ट उसके बाद हम बना रहे हैं. ठीक है. जस्ट रन दिस. गो एंड सी. कुछ भी नहीं हुआ जी. But that should not be an issue. 1 minute, please. Why it didn't re-render? 1 minute ठहरो. Okay, so own company, my company, my address. Make sense? Understood what are default properties there? So I should be giving the default properties. Why it didn't re-render? I'm giving outside the render. What? Kya outside the render? No, this is not getting refreshed, I'm telling. Browser is not getting refreshed. Okay, which this guy has to do automatically when you make a change. Okay, leave it now. Excuse me, you saw this right? What are default properties? Okay, so this one, okay, should be always listening for the change. Abhi chodo usko. Hello? You all are there? Understood up to here? What are default properties? Okay. I'll give a small assignment for you. Guys, we started after the break. Okay? Yeah. ब्रेक के बाद शुरू किया था हमने, है ना? ओके, डोंट रिमाइंड मी ऑफ द ब्रेक. विल सी. ओके, नाउ अभी आगे चलते हैं. इसको स्टॉप करेंगे हम. डोंट गेट डिस्टर्ब. आई विल गिव यू. अभी रिदम मिला मुझे कि बहुत इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर गड़बड़ हो गया. नाउ इसको क्या बोले? इंडेक्स 3 बोले. कॉपी एंड सोर्स में पेस्ट करो. सो अंडरस्टूड व्हाट इज प्रॉपर्टी एंड व्हाट इज स्टेट? अभी स्टेट यूज नहीं किया. प्रॉपर्टी, विल सी समथिंग इन प्रॉपर्टी. ओके, दैट इज प्रॉपर्टी. नाउ I'll use one of your program what I created earlier. इसको यूज करो. Okay जी. Just see here. I'll take this. I'll create a new file. I'll call it as assignment component.js. Excuse me. This is an assignment component. Okay, gentlemen, I'm just creating an assignment component. So it has all these. Right, let it be wrap for you. इसको यहाँ पे रखते हैं. So I have a function called I have wrap. You know what I'm doing now? Excuse me. I have wrap. I'm exporting wrap. Wrap रहने दो इसको. Okay, wonderful. Sachin, this dot props dot this dot props dot message. Okay, this dot props dot message, right? और यहां पे this dot props dot centuries. ठीक है, ये काफी है मुझे. Is it clear? Okay, wonderful. Clear? लाइन 23 में सेंचुरीज गड़बड़ हो गया. ठीक है जी, he scored this many centuries. ठीक है. Okay, now when you come here, I'm trying to grab this. I'm trying to grab this. So this dot props dot head. Okay, that should be fine. Head, let it be, that's enough. So here I'm telling this dot props dot, okay, status. इतना ही है. Right, gentlemen? You all are there? You all are there? हाँ, अभी देखो. So this dot props dot status, this dot props dot head, so message centuries. ठीक है? Now I'll go to index.js. Now I'll go to index.js, and the app what I'm consuming is from assignment.com. Let us save this and let us run this. So assignment.com, this is what I'm. Index save कर दिया ना पहले? Just 1 minute. Now what is save हो गया? So the new index, I'll remove this. The old ones I'll remove. So let us continue with what is required for the current one. ठीक है जी? Now help करो मुझे. Please help me. अरे यार. npm start. तो क्या हुआ वहां पे? First one to make 210,000, but he played. Where are the other things? कुछ भी नहीं है वहां पे, right? हमने कुछ दिया था, right, gentlemen? Okay, nothing came there. So let me try passing all those now. Where do I pass? So let me pass. क्या चाहिए आपको? What and all you require? No, you require message first. Message को भेजो. So from index I'm trying to send. But remember, this you're going to pull out from database later. जो अंदर जाएगा database से आएगा finally. Whatever information you're going to feed, which we're going to see. Take. Now एक message जाएगा आपको. Message is equal to, okay, क्या बोलूं? Master Blaster. Next क्या चाहिए? Head चाहिए. Head को क्या बोले हम? Okay, head. So heading section में I'm telling the God. Then क्या चाहिए? Hundreds. Right, gentlemen? Hundreds इतना चाहिए. And then you want the status. Okay, so you want the status. st is equal to third just. That's enough. Now we are running You're going and seeing कुछ भी नहीं आया. Now I want those messages to reach. Please help me. हाँ जी. तो यहाँ पे when you go here, first I have to receive those properties. I have to receive, right? So how would I receive? I have to go to the wrap. You're getting it? I have to receive that. So I'll use a constructor. I'll tell props, tell super, pass props. Getting it? हाँ, एक मिनट देखा देखा. हाँ जी, props. Then क्या करें? This props I have to bring here. Okay, props. So first what I'll do is I'll set the state. State set करने से till that component is alive, the entire states will be alive for you. Right? Excuse me. State is equal to, help me. State is equal to, क्या नाम दो? What all you are getting? I'm getting message. So I'll tell info is this dot, excuse me, props dot msg. MSG is the one I'm passing here, right? Okay, so MSG I'll receive here, but I'm creating a new property called info there. Next वाला क्या मिल रहा है आपको? Header. Okay, so here I'm telling title. Intentionally I'm changing it. Okay. Dot HD. Next क्या है? Hundreds. Okay. Props dot क्या दिया था? और क्या? Status. Okay. In the real time, generally it will be same names. Getting it right? So I'm intentionally giving this. It is status. What is that? ST. ठीक है जी? That is fine. Now it has to reach here. It has to reach here. See, same props we could have passed as it is. No problem. अभी state में डाल दिया तो मुझे pass करना है. How do I pass now? First, see, this guy is expecting something. Message is expecting. Who's expecting? Body is expecting message. So what do I pass? No. I have to pass message only, right? Message pass करना है, लेकिन इसके अंदर क्या डालना है? This dot props dot no, not prop. Wait. This dot state में ले लिया ना उसको. If you want to put props, you should put this directly there. इसको डाल दो क्या डायरेक्ट? हाँ, कोई बोल रहा है वहां पे हेल्प. अच्छा, ठीक है. So this dot props dot message. So body is expecting message and body is expecting centuries. So we are just putting, you're getting it right. Basics first. Centuries is equal to, so this is, हाँ जी. और हेडर क्या मांग रहा है आपसे? हेड मांग रहा है. तो हमको हेड देना है यहाँ पे. Head is equal to, डायरेक्ट डाल दिया इसको, हेड. एंड देन उतना ही, दिस गाय हेड मांग रहा है, दिस गाय स्टेटस मांग रहा है. Who's asking status? This guy is asking for status. Status is equal to this dot. ठीक है? This dot props dot ST. So you don't want to use this. Let us remove this. अभी आपको नहीं चाहिए था वो. Let me remove. हो गया जी. सब मिल गया. सब सेंचुरी सब कुछ मिल गया आपको. Oh, what this dot props dot hundreds हर्ट हो रहा है. एक मिनट जी. सेंचुरीज जब पास किया तो गड़बड़ हुआ क्या? गुड. थैंक यू. सो कैसे पास करते हैं? यू गॉट द आइडिया? राइट जेंटलमैन, you understood what is happening here. Now I didn't bring the states as of now, so we just got it here and we started passing. So whatever this guy expected was message, I'm passing the message. Whatever that guy received was MSG. I'm stitching them together. समझे क्या? हाँ. It's 11:05. We'll stop at 11:15. Okay, at least 75 minutes we'll have session. इसको stop करो.